Hi guys, Remy here, and today I'm talking about Discogs and more specifically my purchases of Discogs. And if you don't know what Discogs is, it is a website / app that is all about music and releases and has information about all sorts of pressings and releases of millions of albums and singles and anything musically released by a person. So it's a really good website to find out about what version of a CD or a vinyl that you might have, or if you're looking to buy a specific release, you can find it on there, or at least find out information about it on there. It lets you organise your collections into specific categories. If you shake your phone on the app version, it will pick one of your singles or albums at random and recommend that you play it. And yeah, it's a really useful website. It has an option where it can show you what country you're in and where all your nearest record shops are, and that's a really cool thing. So yeah, and one of the best things about Discogs is that you can buy there. It's got its own marketplace, and I've been able to track down and buy some items that I've been wanting for years now, and I thought I would share my purchases with you. Not everything I've bought from here is from Discogs. I did buy one thing from Reverb LP, which is kind of like Discogs, except for the fact that Reverb LP is actually shutting down this month. Like, it is, I think it's a spin-off of the main website, which is Reverb, which is more about music gear, but it had its own like vinyl marketplace that they're not really gonna do anymore. So yeah, one of my items is from Reverb LP, and I think two of my items are from the Amazon marketplace. But apart from that, all my purchases are from Discogs, and I just really wanted to share it with you because I haven't really updated my channel about my collection until now. So let's get started. So the first thing I bought off Discogs and was so happy with was my copy of Made in the AM by One Direction. And I'm so happy because I'm a huge One Direction fan, if you didn't know. Basically, when I was 12, I was one of those crazy fans. Like, imagine a Beatles fangirl in 1964. Yeah, that was me in 2012, but with One Direction. They were my world. I was lucky to see them once. And the annoying thing is that, number one, only 2 of their albums is on vinyl, and number 2, they're very hard to come by. So I found this off Discogs. This was the thing that made me think, right, I'm gonna actually get a Discogs account so I can buy this. And I'm so happy with it. It sounds amazing. Weirdly, it plays on 45 RPM, but I'm not complaining. And it's just such a good album. It's really underrated, I think. And my favourite tracks are Hey Angel, Drag Me Down, Perfect, Olivia, I Want to Write You a Song, and History. Like, I love it. I love it so much. I love One Direction a lot. And speaking of One Direction, I also bought their other album available on vinyl, but I bought this from the Amazon marketplace, and I love it, and it sounds amazing. Like, the tracks Steal My Girl and Stockholm Syndrome and Clouds, they sound heavenly through my speakers. They sound amazing already, but when I played it on vinyl, I was just like, whoa. Honestly, like, don't let the whole boy band facade put you off One Direction. Honestly, give their songs a chance, particularly for and Made in the AM. They're their later albums, they're more mature, and they're great songs, so I'd really recommend them. Really good albums. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is Justice with their single DANCE. Now, I love DANCE, it's one of my favourite songs. I remember hearing it first from Just Dance 2. It's such a nice, funky house track, and I've been wanting it on vinyl for ages, and I'm really lucky because here I have it, and it sounds so good. I also love that it's got the extended version and the radio edit version, plus it has the tracks BEAT and Phantom on it, and it's just, an amazing single. It's like more like an EP actually. It's an amazing EP. I'd really recommend Justice if you haven't listened to them. I haven't listened to a lot of their music, but from what I've heard, they're amazing and I think they need more recognition. But yeah, really happy with this. Now, I am so happy about this. One of my favourite Coldplay tracks is Life in Technicolor 2. And sadly, it is not on the main Viva La Vida album, at least not on the vinyl release. It is in fact on its own EP called Prospects March, and they haven't released Prospects March, or in fact they haven't released Life in Technicolor on vinyl since its single and the Prospects March EP in 2008 or 2009. So yeah, I was really lucky to come across the Prospects March EP on the Amazon Marketplace. What if like £30, and I am so happy because finally I can listen to Life in Technicolor 2 on my record player. Plus, actually, since listening to this EP, I've fallen in love with another track. It's introduced me to something new, and I've really fallen in love with the track Prospects March / Poppy Fields. It's so beautiful, it's really moving and I love it. Plus I love how, because it's basically an extension of Viva La Vida, so I love the artwork, I love how it's the same. It's just, I'm so happy that I have this now because I've been wanting Life in Technicolor 2 for ages, and now I finally have it, and it's just so lovely. It's just so great, and I'm so happy that I have this now. It's just, yes. Now I've already spoken about this one. I've done its own video about it, but again, I've got this off Discogs. I'm so happy with it. It's amazing, and it's Let It Be Naked. Again, I've already talked about it, but it sounds amazing. It was expensive, but it was definitely worth it, and I'm so happy I have it in my collection. I'm definitely going to get the normal version of Let It Be. Whether it's the 50th anniversary, if they do one, or the regular version, I'm not sure. I think I'm edging more towards just getting the standard 2012 reissue of it, because again, I do prefer Let It Be Naked over Let It Be. There's just a few tracks on that version that I kind of want. I want the other version of Across the Universe especially, so I am definitely going to get it when I can. And also, it's kind of a completist thing, because it means then I have all 13 studio albums of the Beatles. I have got more than 13 Beatles albums, because I've got like Hey Jude, The Beatles Again, I've got Love, I've got 2 copies of Abbey Road technically, and then, would you call this a studio album? I suppose it's like an alternate version of Let It Be. I'm definitely going to get the other Let It Be, but this is my favourite one. I previously mentioned the Jonas Brothers before on this channel, as I got their 7-inch single of Sucker, and I wasn't too pleased about it because it had the same song on both sides. And I was just like, they could have done a lot more. Like, they could have had a different song, maybe a different version of the song as the B-side, but no, they just kept Sucker on side A and Sucker on side B. Luckily, they don't have this problem with the other records I have now purchased from them. And basically, if you didn't know, the Jonas Brothers have their own vinyl club subscription thing, where you can either pay like a certain set amount each month or buy it all in one go, and you will get everything they've released on vinyl. I didn't really want to do that because I don't want every single thing that they've ever released on vinyl. I'm happy with just picking individual things, and luckily on the Jonas Vinyl website, plus the label on the Discogs page, they do sell some things individually, but like for a limited time. So I was able to get When You Look Me in the Eyes, Burning Up, and Love Bug, and I'm so happy. I got When You Look Me in the Eyes from the Jonas Vinyl Club website themselves, because they were selling it for a really good price, and When You Look Me in the Eyes is beautiful. And I'm going to show you the disc because the discs for all of these are lovely. So yeah, look at the vinyl here, look at it. It is gorgeous. It has less detail on the B-side, but it's just so pretty and they sound amazing. My Sucker doesn't sound great. There's definitely some audio issues, but it's still playable. And the other side doesn't skip anymore because that was just my old record player. It doesn't skip on my new one. But these sound incredible, these new Jonas Brothers singles that I've got. So yeah, this is When You Look Me in the Eyes. And then these are my first ever 10-inch records I own now. But yeah, Burning Up is great. Also, the Beatles fan in me loves that side B is in fact a cover of Hello Goodbye. I wish it was a good cover of Hello Goodbye, but I suppose you get what you get. But again, I'm just going to show you the vinyl. Before this I didn't have much coloured vinyl, especially not splatter colour vinyl, but now I do. Quite a selection now. It's just so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. And it's cool that they're 10-inch because it means it's just something that's a bit different, you know. But my favourite Jonas Brothers record that I have is Love Bug because it's my favourite Jonas Brothers song, I think I can safely say. And look at it. This is just gorgeous. I love it so much. So much. And it has a live version as well, which I like. It's just, oh, it's so pretty. Look at it. Oh, you can see the camera through it, but it's just gorgeous. So I'm ecstatic with this. And considering how I thought, oh, I'd never be able to buy these because it means I have to join the club and pay so much money, but the fact that I'll be able to buy these individually, I'm so happy. I wish it came with a sleeve or just something a bit more than this to protect it, but I'll see if I can I'll probably buy a sleeve for it at some point. And the last few things I have to show you guys is just some singles I bought. So, and these singles are really special because these are songs I've wanted for years, and probably the first, and some of these are the first few songs from the 60s that I really started to like, and which kind of spurred me on to listen to more older music. So I'm really appreciative that I have them now. So this one is I'm a Man by the Spencer Davis Group. I remember falling in love with this song because it was on Mad Men, and I love Mad Men, such a good show. And yeah, it's the bass, it's the Hammond B3 organ. It just gives off such a classy swinging 60s vibe, and I'm all here for it. I love it so much. If you haven't heard I'm a Man by Spencer Davis Group, please go listen to it. Then I have I Can See for Miles by The Who. I was a bit disappointed with this one because it was advertised as a really clean cut sounding copy. It sadly does not sound like that. It is kind of harsh to listen to. It's either, I don't know whether it's it's not scratched or anything. It's just the sound quality just isn't really there. And because this is quite a manic sounding song anyway, it doesn't help, but it's still a great song though. Then we have She's Not There by the Zombies, another great song from the 60s. I just love the vibe of it, I really do. It's such a good song, great. Oh, one of my favourite songs. So this is the Three Dog Night version of One, written by Harry Nilsson, and I love this song so much. I have 3 versions of this song on my phone. The original Harry Nilsson version, the Three Dog Night version, and the Order of Era version from 2013. that's a great modern version of it. But yeah, I love the Three Dog Night version the most, I think, just because I remember hearing it in recess schools out from like when I was a kid, and it's just a bit of nostalgia, plus I just love the guitar and I love the piano, I love the lyrics, I love every single thing about this song. The funny thing is though, when I started playing the record on side A, which is in fact 1, it was not playing 1, and I was like, oh my god, what is happening? For some reason the labels are printed on the wrong side, so really if I want to listen to 1 I have to listen to Chest Fever, and if I want to listen to Chest Fever I have to listen to the one marked as 1. So it's kind of funny. I suppose that makes mine different. I don't know if this is an issue in all of the pressings of this pressing, or it's just mine, but I'm not even that fussed. As long as it's playing, one of the sides is playing 1, then I'm happy. It's kind of like my friend, he bought a Panic at the Disco album and it started playing with the Rolling Stones. Turns out, I suppose that specific factory, they were putting Rolling Stones records and they put Panic at the Disco labels and then put them in Panic albums, but it's just funny. I also got George Harrison Ding Dong with I Don't Care Anymore. I got this because I love the song I Don't Care Anymore so much, and I love like the meta side of it where he's like, gotta make a B-side. So yeah, I really like that. I don't have his Dark Horse album yet. Part of me is a bit indecisive just because there are a few songs that I love and then there are a few songs that I would like, but I'm just not 100% on his hoarse voice. Like, I respect what he was trying to do and like good on him for still continuing to make an album despite his voice. I'm just not the hugest fan of it, but yeah. And then the other one I got was Feels Like the First Time by Foreigner, and its B-side is Cold as Ice and Long Long Way From Home. And Feels Like the First Time is just such an awesome 70s song, and then the fact that Cold as Ice was the B-side was just a bonus really. So yeah, I was really happy with them. They both sound fantastic and they were like £2 each, so I was really happy. Then the last album is from Reverb LP. Album, I mean single. And it is Deborah by T-Rex. It's just such a good song. I love the bongos, I love the vocals. It's a very summery song. I think I first heard it because my mum was playing it on her phone, and it was also in Baby Driver. But yeah, just a great song. So yeah, that was my Discogs / Amazon / Reverb LP haul, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to share because I've bought a lot of records recently and Discogs is very new to me, and oh my god, is it addictive. But I'm really happy that I've got Discogs now, because it's really helped me sort out my collection in terms of organisation, and it's helped me track down some records that I've been wanting for a really long time, and 95% of the time the results have been very good. So yeah, if you don't have Discogs, I really recommend you check out the website sometime or even get the app. But yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Bye guys!